Bubble boy.
Yeah.
Bubble boy. It's incorrect. Has to take steroids.
If there's
People.
one set of fans I would not with, it's the Bills.
Children, please. You got a whole life.
Yeah.
Let's buckle up here.
All I want for Christmas is for LeBron James and Serena Williams to have a baby.
Yo.
For science.
She must have been on suicide watch when she saw Gronk dent that thing. We're all going to die.
Smash that like button or I'm going to get kicked out of the house. I can't pay rent.
But yeah, rule changes. There's 2 points I want to hit on this because I know we disagree on the second point we're going to talk about. But the first one, the NFL has loosened up on the jersey rules. Now, linebackers, cornerbacks, wide receivers, they can range their numbers from 1 to 49 now. They're much looser with the numbers, what players can wear, so it's more college-like. So you're going to see some guys change back to their old numbers. But the first point I want to talk about before, if you like it or not, if you change this year, you have to pay for the rest of your jerseys. What do you guys think about that? Because as a business side, I understand it because if I have $1 million worth of jerseys, it's like, I'm going to change my number. It's like, okay, well, now we have these $1 million of jerseys.
I understand it from both sides, but
yeah,
it's like...
But also, it's after this year, if you want to change your number, you don't have to pay for it. So I would just wait a year myself. Like, if I was number 40 and wanted to be number 6, I don't know exactly how it works, but I would just wait a year because it's like,
well, yeah,
who cares?
Well, it makes sense, dude. I don't know. Why are you getting so...
Because there is nothing that billionaires won't do to save $1.
Yeah, no.
There is nothing they won't do.
There's a reason they're billionaires.
They're
Don't spend your own money.
Those guys that want to change their number go out every Sunday, risk injury for your pockets to be lined. And you're not going to help them out by being, oh, you want to change your number? All right. No, I'll do it. I'll make the money back this season tenfold. But yeah, no, I got you.
I don't
Honestly,
know if it's the owners, though. It's
the owners could.
Either way.
Well, they could buy him
that's
out, but
their guy.
It's
go help your guy.
That's a slippery slope, Faye.
No, it's not.
Once you start doing
they're
that,
with a B, Kyle, billionaires.
I know, but
With
once
a
you
B.
but
once you
all
start
cash.
doing that, then say
Go to your
now.
offshore account. Go grab it. Who cares?
So now you're basically picking favorites, right? So say Dalvin Cook, he said he didn't want to do it till next year.
Because it would have cost $1.4 million for him to switch.
So now say the owner goes, okay, Dalvin, we'll let you do it. We're going to buy out all your jerseys. Then it's like, okay, well now Adam Thielen wants to do it. So, okay, we'll do that. It's another 1.4.
It adds up.
And then it's like, okay, let's do... I get he's a billionaire, but to toss
So
$10 million into jerseys that they can't sell is a
like,
horrible investment.
So, say every player on the team wanted to change their number. Say like every player had costed the same amount. That is 60 mil?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's round it up 70. Play that fun game.
Oh.
No,
You act like that's a decent investment. 70
That's
million.
a
You
lot
are
of
throwing
money.
away $60 million.
Wait, and I want to let you know
Yeah, but
that's not the case.
I think you're getting more. I think
No. That's not the case because there's only those like a Dalvin Cook only has that amount of money for jersey sales.
So let's
the
lowball
linemen
it.
don't have that number. The lineman's probably like a couple 100,000 if anything.
Well, let's lowball it then. Let's
Lowball, we're talking maybe
say 20 mil.
Yeah,
if
but here's
everybody
an
on the
easy
team wants to
that's
change.
nothing.
Yeah, but
That's
here's
20 mil.
That's to them that's nothing.
Don't
Stop being cheap.
easy solution.
If Jerry Jones gets that in a day, he's gonna be like, "Bah, no,
Honestly,
crotchety old fuck. I hate you, Jerry Jones. That's ridiculous.
Who
That is
doesn't?
ridiculous. You're gonna make the players pay for their own things. That is so scummy.
Well, it's also too...
So
Scummy.
easy solution. Just wait a year and then change it. That's my thing. If you have a year,
I get that, but that irritates the
And that-
shit out of me.
but
that
that gives
doesn't bother me because it's like
that gives
who it's a number. Like I get it.
Yeah.
Like it means
No,
a lot. But if you really
get
care,
that.
who like I don't think $1 million. Now the only reason if I was a player to do it this year and I would have had to have the money because then I would take because if I'm buying the jerseys, you're gonna send me the jerseys and then I would donate them all to like local kid charities kind of thing. Like let the kids have them and give them out. These are top dog guys. This can't be some younger guy that barely has money. That's the only reason I would do it. Easy solution. Oh, okay, maybe the owner should do it. Whatever. Who cares? I just would wait a year and then make the change.
I get...
So nobody has to lose out on the money. If they don't sell all the jerseys, that sucks for them. They get 1 year. They've planned for it.
I
Sell
get
the
waiting.
jerseys.
I get waiting a year because that way you give time. Like say it's one. Like I said, we're just throwing 1.4 out there. If Dalvin Cook wanted to change, if you give him a year, he sells half of those jerseys. Then it's a $600,000 or a $700,000 investment rather to like buy out the jersey. Even though they're not going to, but I'm saying like you give him a year, it gives them time to like not waste that money,
Now,
especially all the work they did with making the jerseys and
yeah,
whoever
so
else was involved.
I understand them being like, give us a year, because that was the same reason when LeBron was like, I want to switch to number 6 and give Anthony Davis 23. Nike's like, yeah, can we hold off on that? Because we have a lot of your jerseys, and we will lose a lot of money. It's those kind of things. So I understand from a business standpoint, giving them a year. Now, if they said, if you ever want to change your jersey number, you got to pay, I would be like, that's
it just gives
ridiculous.
everybody time. I'd like to.
I think it's a
Now-
fair, happy medium. Now, if I'm an owner and say, I don't know, your franchise guy, clearly your franchise guy comes up and says, I want to switch, can you pay for us? I think it's a case-by-case situation where some owners maybe should be like, you know what, I got you on this one. But from Kyle's standpoint, that can be a slippery slope where it's just like, I don't want to keep spending buying all your jerseys. Like, there's a protocols in place for this. Yeah, that's just wait a year. Easy, simple solution. I don't think any guy is that much in love with his number, his old college number, to spend $1.4 million. I think they can wait a year and then switch.
No, I get that. I just don't like when owners do that. That's just ridiculous.
You know what I find ridiculous about this is the fact that Brady, and I love Brady, was adamant
we're getting
on
to
how
this point now.
on how dumb this was.
We're done with the numbers then. Oh, so bring up this point.
I just don't understand it. Like this struck me, his comments about the rule change. This struck me as an old man who doesn't want change, and I don't blame him.
It's not true. So Brady came out. Brady came out and was super against the number rule, the change. He didn't like it. He was going on saying like, why do we even wear numbers? Expect terrible blocking, this and that, and I personally think it shows some old age where he's a little grumpy, and I'm going to let you bring on this point about the blocking and numbers, but I think it shows old age, and he needs to get with the times, and you know what, maybe it's going to be a little harder for guys to block, but these are professional athletes, they're going to adapt. I think Brady shows old age, or do you think Brady's right? We are on the old age side.
Brady's probably right. How many times are we going to doubt Tom Brady? Why don't we just why are we not just assuming that Brady knows exactly what the hell he's talking about?
I'm sure he does.
Yeah,
but
which is why he knows like this is going to lead to problems. He's right.
They'll adjust though.
We have doubted. I have doubted Brady time in and time again. I will never doubt him again. If he says this is going to lead to bad blocking and bad football, I am with him 100%.
I think it's going to be a short-term thing though, because if you're a professional athlete, you need to the best learn to adapt. So you're telling me these college guys...
It's a number, bro. Like,
give it 5 years, nobody's even going to remember it.
Yeah.
Because you know why? It's going to become the norm.
Brady's not playing in 5 years. Brady's thinking about his short-term future.
I'm sorry. Is the NFL all about Tom Brady? And I love Tommy Boy, but the league is not about him.
Which is why he's bitching right now.
Yeah,
because he's still
showing
playing.
His old age.
Which is why
and I love Tom.
He's bitching right now because this is going to affect probably for the next couple seasons. That's all he's got left.
No way does it affect that long.
No, I don't.
It's a number.
So I said 5 years. But that's just for overall. Tom, you don't think he's going to drill it through the lineman's head, be like, hey, this is the new norm.
I'm sure they're going to be, they're going to be more prepared than anybody else.
You have Tom Brady. Oh, so number 6 is the mic. Okay, well, number 6, that's a number. Look at it. It's that kind of thing.
Turns around, he's like,
who the hell is what? Where's the line? Where's the linebacker?
I'm telling you.
Tom, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm telling you, Brady knows something.
No, clearly.
Yeah.
And I think short-term... I say 5 years only because I say 5 years in the way it's just going to be the norm and nobody's even going to be debating it anymore. I don't think it's going to be that long-term of sloppy blocking. You know why? Because these are professional athletes. They learn to adapt. The best learn to adapt, and that's how it goes. You really think numbers, and I get it makes it a little easier, but once again, the best adapt.
Yeah.
That's how the successful are successful.
And the guys that can't figure it out, goodbye.
Yeah. I don't think it's as big as a deal. I really do think it's Tommy Boy showing his age.
Because people
don't think so.
Well, don't forget that the older you get, the more things change, and the more fucking everybody hates change. It's change.
I don't think that. No, you're saying he hates. You're saying it like he hates it because of just the numbers being changed. Like that's not the way football. No, he's thinking like schematically.
No,
like,
I get that.
Yeah.
I understand that. But there's rule changes all the time, so you gotta learn to adapt. And Tom Brady's going to adapt fine because it's Tom freaking Brady.
Right.
He has no problem with adapting.
So,
and I understand it's more the lineman.
He wasn't worried about himself.
No, I know it's his lineman.
Yeah.
But if we know Tom Brady,
which probably might speak volumes about what he thinks about his offensive line, but that's neither here nor there.
But the thing is,
they did good.
Tom Brady,
they did good.
He's going to drill that into his head or his players' heads. We're gonna learn it. It's something new. We got to learn. We're gonna adapt. He just went through a whole offseason of no preseason. You think this is gonna be harder than that? You really think?
Well, plus he just had that knee surgery too.
Okay, but we're talking about the lineman now. You really think it's gonna? He's
even less mobile.
You think this is gonna be harder? You think this is gonna be harder than the whole no offseason, no preseason? No, and you know what? In the league is gonna adapt because these are professional athletes. You're getting paid millions. Get used to it.
Don't. All right.
But yeah, so.